Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Volfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and yes, I'm going on another rant. Today I want to talk about hemp and marijuana, two of the most beneficial plants in the world, and I want to know why they're not being fully utilized. Let's start with marijuana. There is no plant on earth more condemned than marijuana. We're talking about a living organism which governments have taken upon themselves to designate as an illegal substance. Despite no existing evidence of anyone ever dying of a marijuana overdose, possession of this plant is still illegal in many parts. Marijuana has been found to suppress cancer, reduce blood pressure, treat glaucoma, alleviate pain, and even inhibit HIV. It is an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and a neuroprotective. And hemp? Hemp has more uses than Einstein had ideas. For thousands of years, humans have used parts of the hemp plant for food, textiles, paper, fabric, and fuel oil. Today, modern processing technologies have made it possible to create alternatives to gasoline, plastic, and other petroleum products that can help the human race lessen its reliance on polluting and expensive fossil fuels. The hemp plant is a renewable resource that can be produced domestically. It grows quickly, naturally, and naturally resists plant disease, requires little weeding, and thrives in most climates, and enriches the soil as it grows. Hemp grown in most parts of Canada will require no herbicide, no fungicide, or insecticide applications. Up to half of all agricultural pesticides used in North America are applied to the cotton crop. Here are some of the most important applications. Food and nutrition. Hemp seed and hemp oil are highly nutritious and delicious. Hemp seeds are an excellent source of protein, minerals, and dietary fiber. Hemp is the only plant that contains all of the essential fatty acids and amino acids required by the human body. These essential nutrients affect a variety of body functions, including metabolism, the skin, mood, behavior, the brain, and the heart. Hemp seed has an oil content of 34% more than any other seed. Hemp seed oil is second only to whale oils in its quality and has the same burning qualities and viscosity as number 2 grade heating oil without any sulfur-based pollutants. Once hemp seed oil is extracted, the remaining seed cake is second only to soybean for protein content and is an excellent source of nutrition for either farm animals or humans. And all industrial hemp grown in Canada is GMO free. Many people eat fish and take fish oil supplements to get these essential fats. However, concerns around overfishing and the chemical contamination of modern fish have made many choose to switch to hemp instead, and it's especially an excellent option for vegetarians. Hemp is also good for animals, and some veterinarians recommend including it in the diets of pets and livestock. In Europe, fishermen sprinkle hemp seed on the water as an effective bait. When hemp seed is included in bird seed, songbirds will pick it out of the mix as they prefer it over other seeds. Hemp foods are becoming more and more popular as public discovers the nutritional benefits and culinary uses of hemp. What about body care? Due to its high content of beneficial oils and natural emollient properties, hemp is becoming a common ingredient in lotions and many other skin, hair, and cosmetic products. It is also a good alternative to toxic chemicals present in many petroleum-based lotions and cosmetics. Paper. Hemp is an ideal material for making paper. An acre of hemp will produce as much pulp for paper as 4.1 acres of trees over a 20-year period. Moving towards the use of hemp for paper can help save forests. Historically, hemp has been used to make paper for thousands of years. It makes a fine quality paper that is naturally acid free and does not become yellow and brittle or disintegrate over time like conventional paper. Now, fabric, textiles, and rope. Hemp can be used to make a variety of fabrics similar to but more durable than cotton. Hemp is also excellent for making rugs and other textiles. The word canvas comes from the Latin word for hemp. The oldest known woven fabric was made from hemp, as were Levi Strauss's original denim jeans. Hemp produces the strongest, most durable soft fiber on earth. And until the 1820s, up to 80% of all textiles and fabrics for clothes, canvas, linens, and cordage were made principally from hemp. An acre of land will produce 2 to 3 times as much fiber as cotton, about 1,000 pounds of fiber per acre. Hemp cloth is stronger, more durable, warmer, and more absorbent than cotton. Best of all, it can be grown in Canada. Cotton cannot. Hemp is the traditional rope-making fiber due to its flexibility, strength, and resistance to water damage. In past centuries, hemp was extremely important to the Navy, the shipping trade, and fishing because it was used to make ropes, riggings, nets, and sails. Fuel. For centuries, hemp oil was used as lamp oil. It began to be phased out in America in the 1870s when petroleum was introduced. Hemp grown for the production of biomass fuels can provide all of our gas, oil, coal energy needs and end dependency on fossil fuels. Unlike fossil fuels, biofuels are renewable and produce less of the greenhouse gas carbon monoxide. Plastic alternatives. Standard plastic is made from fossil fuels using toxic chemicals. Almost everything we buy is wrapped in cellophane and our landfills are full of it. A variety of alternatives to plastic can be made from hemp. In 1941, Henry Ford held a media event where he swung an axe at a prototype car body made of hemp and other plant material to prove its strength. The technology was never put into mass production. Cars continued to be made of steel, and plastics made from petrochemicals became the norm. Fortunately, the number of available products made from hemp plastics is on the increase as awareness of the importance of developing sustainable alternatives grows. Building materials. Hemp-based materials can replace wood and other materials used to build homes and other structures, including foundations, walls, shingles, paneling, pipes, and paint. The modern hemp building materials, hempcrete and isocyanver, I'm not saying this right, isocyanver, are lightweight, waterproof, fireproof, self-insulating, and resistant to pests. Canadian hemp production was officially discontinued in 1938. Canadian hemp production was officially discontinued in 1938. In 1994, Health Canada began issuing hemp research licenses again. In March 1998, Health Canada allowed commercial production of the crop under a licensing system. Why? Because it resembles marijuana. Even though they are distant cousins, and hemp is defined as having less than 0.3% tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, the primary psychoactive ingredient in marijuana. So here's my beef. Marijuana has huge medicinal benefits and very few, if any, health side effects. And hemp covers everything from clothing, fuel, building materials, paper, and livestock feed. Why is not the hemp marijuana leaf not the world's emblem? Why is it not on every flag? Why is it not in every pharmacy and health food store? Why are we not wearing it, building with it, lighting and heating and driving with it? Well, folks, what can I say? You've heard my rants. Every single potential product I have mentioned above threatens corporatism in food, fossil fuels, medicine, chemical companies, timber and forestry, and agriculture. What? A fuel that does not mean we have to drill for oil? Food that almost outstrips soya for healthy proteins and oils? Fiber that means Canadians can have their own natural fabric production? No need for herbicides, fungicides, or pesticides? Paper that does not mean the destructions of thousands of acres of trees every year. Medicine we can grow, harvest, and process in our own backyards. Oh my God, what would the corporate world do? These two plants can revolutionize our world. But once again, we have allowed the system to dumb us down and sell us on all the crap that is destroying us and the planet right along with it. This is the Mrs. Volfie from Our Half Acre Homestead saying, God-given and nature-supported. Why are we not demanding this?